Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, hang on tight and listen up close as we dive our way back into Splinterlands. We'll play it safe. Now, this is where I've got to remember to start taking mental inventory of the things we're getting trounced by, because that's not okay. Magic only. Alright, well, I mean, magic only. You could play this kind of a game where with that and that, that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Maybe not that. Maybe this instead. Mind you, if we can get all of that in there. This guy back here. This guy up here. So it dies and it comes back because of this, then it dies, then it dies, then it dies. Yeah, let's try that. Maybe that's going to be good enough. Maybe not, but maybe. See, this is a problem. This is just going to wreck us. And this is what I was worried about. Like, the combination of these two cards is particularly effective. I don't really even need to watch this. This will be a slaughter. Okay. I see. We're just going to get pummeled into the ground, are we? Mind you, I suppose I did call that, didn't I? 19. I don't understand why this is such a struggle. I mean, obviously, I'm playing poorly. Commons, 19 mana. We've got all of this stuff available to us. Well, let's go just take a look. This guy's in there, eh? That guy's really good. And that's pretty funny for him right in front. What else do we want in here? Like, I've only got 5 mana, so like a 2 and a 3. This is only 1 damage at bronze. Like, that's ridiculous. And I guess that's a pretty solid amount of damage. And that's sniping, and that's sniping. So maybe what we actually are going to do. Something like that. Okay, now it's because we're trying to get to this guy. I'm not even sure if that was a good choice in the middle of all of this. Dave McCoy. Really? I see. Dave McCoy's down in bronze also, huh? Or at least with this. See, this makes me sad because this is crazy. Just to see this guy's name. I mean, maybe it's not the real Dave McCoy, but probably. Holy smokes, we get the bloodlust. That might save my bacon. There it is. Okay, so we edged out Dave McCoy. Sorry, Dave. Makes you feel any better. These are the Daves I know. Oh, okay. Dave never understood my sense of humor. It's okay. Well, I'll take the 1 win. Yay. Kind of feel like I got a little bit lucky there. I'm not exactly sure how, but... I'm also sort of surprised to see somebody like that down at this level of the game. Because I know that I've been in like low gold or high gold, low diamond for a long time. And it's sort of irritating that I'm fighting in bronze, and I never expected to see like good players in bronze. Everything is sneak, huh? Well, if we do something like this, then everything won't be sneak. Everything will be exactly what I tell it to be. All right, and maybe, because of the way this is going to work out, we're actually going to put this guy in front of him, and this guy in front of him, and then if they do happen to plow through this, then they got to plow through all that to get through. I mean, it leaves them healer in the last spot, but I don't think they can get to it, so I should be okay. Hard to say, though. Now, they're going to prep for this sneak attack shenanigans, but I'm not really... Oh, I see. Are they playing the same... They're playing the same kind of game, except for this. Why did they do this, knowing there's a sneak attack rule set? That's so interesting. We're not going to kill it. We're not going to be able to kill this thing? Alright. Well, that's how it is. Not enough damage output. That archer, I mean, the truth is that I was running a level 3 archer for a long time, but I knew that the cards are going to rotate when this next set comes out. Everything in that set goes out, so I had to sell it while it was worth more, and I did, and was successful at that. So if you happen to have one of these things, you know, either you're carrying it with you to the grave or you're selling it already, because once that next set comes out and this all drops back to wild, I think you're going to find the price tag of some of that stuff is just going to fall through the floor. Now, I could be wrong about that. I've been wrong before. I mean, geez, I watched some of the Magic cards that I owned go skyrocketing through the roof when I never thought they should have. But so maybe that's the best advice I can give you, is don't listen to my advice. Alright, so Cora, just Cora. And then maybe some sneak attack resilience. Yeah, sure. Yeah, just a little bit of poof, just in case. But I think that'll do the trick. Should be okay. That's hard to say. I don't have enough healing on this thing for if all of this stuff starts coming at this. Especially with the thorns. Okay, good. No, I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, that was a really good dodge, that one. Nope, again, I'm hosed. Alright. Oh man, and no thorns on that. Oh, that is beautiful. And I just climbed my way out of that. Alright, we'll take that. Lucky victory. My apologies. So, I mean, I don't know how many of these we're going to do. I would really like to get into silver so that I could start grinding some silver chests out. What are we at here? Like 15 minutes. That's not bad. So that's something else to keep in mind, is that, I mean, There are probably ways for me to speed this up. I don't need to watch every battle. I could just click close all of them. But I like to sort of watch long enough to at least learn what's going on, or pretend to learn what's going on. Alright, monsters lose all abilities. Perfect. That means we are almost certainly going to go with that. Because there's not really much chance that you're going to beat the numbers on that. And if I had to try, I might pick something like that. What else is really good in numbers? Well, that's 0 mana, so that's always good. Something like 7 mana left, give or take. But no abilities. So this is where now what we really want to do is we want to look for what's got some big statistical advantages here. This does. That's 8. Can I cut 1 mana? No. Oh. That makes me sad. I mean, we could use something like this, but I kind of feel guilty doing that. Plus, I don't really like the thing. Well, we could do this, because that's just kind of funny. But it's also kind of dumb. Let's not be dumb. Let's try and put some damage down on the ground. I mean, and 7 mana doesn't really give us a lot. Like, I guess this is pretty solid, and we could just sneak this up to the front. Leaves me with 1 mana right here. Nothing has sneak attack, so we can put that up to the front too. Alright. Let's just see how this goes. It might not work out very well for me at all, especially with what he's chosen to do. Just bumping archery damage. I like where that's going. I might end up losing my shirt over all that. And this is a good choice because he loses that too. That's a very good choice. Alright. So that's fine. It just means back to basics. I should be looking at a white setup that's something similar to this, because that is a good setup. Although it looks like we're going to walk right through it. So maybe I shouldn't be paying too much attention to what others are doing and just keep trying to play to the best of my abilities. Alright. Too often I've lost games where it was sort of like they had not big monsters and not a specific guy that was winning, but a combination of 2 or 3 kind of all doing different things that ended up on balance overwhelming my team, even though individual cards, maybe my cards looked stronger. And so that's where I tend to lose a lot more of my matches. Now, it's like, okay, so we're doing that, which basically means it's this, it's this. Well, I think we're doing this, right? This is a very weird one. Kind of feel like maybe we're going to cut Queen Massilia to put this thing in here. I'm going to hide it here. And that thing there. Yeah. Let's try that. I don't know, man. That was me getting a little bit crazy with some of the ideas, but I'm sort of thinking to myself, if I can pump this thing up big enough, it's going to be dang near impossible for archery to hit because of speed and magic to hit because of this. So, let's see. And with all the speed buff going on, maybe I get out of here. This cleansing thing just shouldn't matter. Good stuff. Oh, that thing's shooting randomly. Yeah, okay. Which is bonking into armor, so I don't really care. Okay, we are going to hit a last stand cron, and I don't know how we're going to do with that. I mean, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage a turn. We should be able to get in front of it. But it's going to be close. I mean, he's not going to get in front of us, but it's like I got to make sure that he's perfect. Okay. Good, good, good. I just needed to make sure that we were doing more damage than he was healing a turn, and I wasn't sure it was going to pan out for us. But it's looking good so far. All right. We're on a win streak. Oh my goodness, look at that. 3 in a row. That counts as a streak, right? Thorns. Let's see. Everything has thorns, so I don't want to attack physically. But that means that my opponent doesn't want to attack physically either, and they're going to probably be playing magic. So, if they're going to be playing magic, should we be playing something a little bit more devious then? Okay, we gotta do it like this. I have to. I just don't know what else to do. There's no way. See, this is amazing, but it loses in this format. Like, just straight up loses. But this, and this, and this are kind of stupid. Now, the thing is that we can drop down to using this, and that gives us 2 more for maybe this. Sure. And then we'll hide behind a fungus finger back here. And hope that he doesn't swing at the back. Alright, there's the plus to magic, which I was kind of expecting. And leading with this, that's going to be tough, but I think the Bloodlust here is going to, like, that's hard because he led with it, so my Bloodlust isn't going to work as well as I would like. Oh, but this is what's going to set him up to be just 8 damage. Bang, bang. Okay. Oh, come on. No way. Oh, I cannot believe that. Okay. Alright. Alright. All the magic damage down my throat completely crushed me. I should have known it was going to happen. Well, let's see. You see, twisted and turned underneath us, it comes a torrent fiend as a 0 mana creature. Oh no, please don't hurt me, little 1/1. It's like complaining about the mosquitoes, although I suppose depending on where you are in the world, the mosquitoes might be something to complain about. Alright, so it's all Little League, and he's gonna come punch my face in with that probably, but Let's see what we can do here. A little bit of that is pretty good. Something like, what do we got there? I mean, this is like probably the best frontline tank you could get. I think that it might be worth doing something devious like that just to get it going. I think that maybe this and this are things to consider. Although I don't really like them being in the back line like that. Let's just do that and see how it goes. See, I totally called. I'm gonna punch your face in. Well, here, let me put some stuff in your way so that you don't punch my face in. Yeah, see, and what's the point of this being in the middle of all of this? Like, I don't... It's like no matter what I do, you lose out? I don't understand. But that's okay, because I will gleefully take it with this healer. I mean, I suppose there's a point where this is going to pump this up eventually now. But I don't know that you should be particularly concerned about that as a success venture. Either that or maybe somebody's throwing the match just because, like, the struggle to get out of bronze is far too real. I'm getting real close, though. Getting real close. No modification, 22 mana. Let's, well, this is, okay. Okay, we keep falling prey to the same stuff, so instead let's try kicking some Butinsky. So what would we try? We'd try something like this with this. I mean, in the back of my head, it's hard to get past this, but I don't have enough mana for that. So, okay, so if we cut that and cut that, now you've got 4, 5, 6 mana. So what's the best thing I could put at the front line for 6 mana? This. And for 1 mana, and slip this guy right there, and this guy at the back. Oh no, he can't. So we're going to do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, let's see how that plays out. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to get absolutely crunched. Because, like, I just don't have enough output here. Because, I mean, the alternative here is just, like, 6 mana for that, 10 for chorus, 16. 3 for that thing, putting it up front. Leaves you with 3 mana left over. And now you're talking about bumping your Cora off of whatever dies first. Yeah, and I can't imagine that there's, like... Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this one just because I'm dumb. I'm not really thinking about what the strongest plays are. It's hard for me to justify anything other than, like, this guy, Cora. I mean, just that right there, right? 16, 19 mana leaves you with 3. What would you put for 3 mana? I mean, that guy plus Cora, maybe this, maybe this. Oh, that's a pretty good addition for 3 mana, yeah. Okay. Oh, but we're not in blue, we're in green. That's interesting. I don't know, what would I want with that for that last 3 mana? I mean, in bronze, there's not really anything that's going to make me happy. Please let my opponent tap out and just give me the win, and let it be just enough to bump me into silver. It'd be really nice to see. I sort of doubt that's how it's going to go, but I can always hope, right? Oh. So, if any of you guys have been watching, there's still lots of question marks surrounding what's going to happen here. as far as the future of this game. I would say, from my own esteemed position, that there are people who have bought cards in this game and are playing this game every day. And that is what Magic the Gathering did. And as people were playing Magic every day, it just didn't go away. And people quit, and 2 years later they came back to the game. People quit, and 5 years later they came back to the game. I played Magic the Gathering for a little over 25 years almost. And the truth is that there are still people playing Magic that I played with when I was a kid that I could go grab a deck of cards with, sit down and start playing right now. And I think that that is the same kind of magic that's going on with this game. So if anybody's checking this thing out, I cannot strongly enough recommend, don't sell your cards, don't get rid of your stuff, just hang on to it. It may surprise you. It's just my opinion, and I've been wrong about so many things in my life. But I feel pretty confident in this. So that's what I've been doing, is just holding on, trying to not lose my mind with impatience, trying to be, I'm still honest with people when I talk about my opinions, but I've learned that, just because it's my opinion today doesn't mean it's my opinion tomorrow. I have a sneaking suspicion I might even be paraphrasing some famous alien hunting movie show, something or other. I can't even recall. But if I knew what I was talking about, it might be funnier. At any rate, if there are any Men in Black out there, and you're hiring, just let me know. I'm down. I'm down. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I have to admit, it's been pretty quiet as far as news about when Rebellion, the new set, is coming out. They've been sort of keeping to themselves about the land situation, and truthfully, I kind of wish that's how it had been from the outset. It was like, for anybody who invested in something, it's great for you, but I don't want your positive or negative feedback washing out the gameplay aspects of this. I'm just getting crushed over here. Oh, do we get away with it because of that moment? It is real close. But I think, boop, kill the armor. Bloop, whack it, kill the armor. Survive for one more turn, and maul your way through. Okay, good. Sorry. I am sorry. It was a really good team you had there, and I'm sort of surprised that I edged that out. Nope. Korra Digest? Interesting. It's like, there's even a whole magazine named after the best character in the game. I don't know what you're talking about. We are so close, so close. Do we keep going? I mean, that's another streak. Okay, we're going to play one more. We're going to keep going until we lose. Hopefully I bust my way into silver here, but who knows. Standard rules, 22 mana, no green. Alright. So, if I did something absolutely... Oh, this is the wrong way to do that. No. I gotta do it like this. If I did something a little bit kind of shenaniganry. Something like this. Because that is a lot of damage output, and we're pushing that damage out to the middle of their team. Which, with any amount of luck, there's enough different teams going on here that I don't really know what my opponent's going to play. With no rules, honestly, either they're going to play something like heavy aggressive red where they're sneaking the back line, in which case I'm going to get trounced. Let's switch those two around if that's how that goes. The other thing is that it could be that they're going to play sort of like a super fast archery type of build. And archery build kind of plays into Void Dragon being so fast. dragon screws everything up, and if they're playing water, then they're probably going to end up playing some sort of Genoshaunus on top of that thing. Should I be looking at that? Instead of this, what I should be looking at is this, in front of here, this, back here, and then 3 mana for a healer, right there. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that instead. Oh, look at this. Okay, so see, there you go. And don't get me wrong, but even now, like, I lost out on 3 damage output here at the middle, which may cost me. I'm kind of hoping that this guy just goes, killed you, killed you, killed you. Oh, might not be how this works. Wow. Come on. All right. Crushed. The sneak attack came through and crushed me. Oh, I said we were going to quit, but that's the problem with this game. Okay, well, let's just do this then. Boot. Yeah, it hurts, because anytime I start trying to think about, this would be a cool team, or that would be a cool team, you basically get completely trounced out because you're not trying to win, you're just trying to play. And although I appreciate that, if you start getting into the upper echelons of, you know, playing for the top positions, but like, when somebody is trying to fight from bronze to silver, the top 5 fights at the very end shouldn't be people who have like 10,000 battles in this thing and are just sitting at the top of bronze gatekeeping people. And maybe that's not what's happening. Maybe that's just my paranoid brain going into overdrive. Speaking of paranoid brain, I live here in BC, and it's just about damn time for a doobie, isn't it? It's gotta be. Oh, Cora Digest, can I pay for my lease for up front for a year? Sure, all you gotta have is about $1 billion. Go for it. I mean, here in Canada, anyway. Okay, man, oh man, this has been going on a little bit long, this recording. I'm hoping that eventually this person just, but I think they're gonna quit. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, here we go. And they're gonna beat my head in. Is that what's gonna happen here now? Anytime I see a level 2 Thorns character, it makes me nervous. And this guy is going to be the death of me if I cannot kill him. That is a problem. Because he's going to stop this from healing, and that's going to beat me. Yep, I'm almost positive of it. There it is. Stop the healing, you jerk! So over. I did not want to see that. Okay, kill it? Yeah, he's going to kill it. But the Thorns is going to kill me because I can't... Oh, I won it. Ha ha! There it is. Well, kids, maybe by the time I see you next, we will be in Silver League. And maybe by the time I see you next, we'll be at the bottom of Bronze League again. Let's find out. At any rate, have a great day, and we'll talk to you again later. Cheers.